Hi everybody, it's Anthony Fletcher. Thanks for coming to my channel, A Lender's Point of View. Today we are going to be showing you how a VA qualified couple were able to purchase their first house, pay off about $18,000 in debt, lower their overall payment, and increase their credit score. Before we get going though, I just want to say all those that have subscribed, thank you so much. I sure appreciate it. And if you do like my channel, please like and subscribe because it means a lot to me to be able to help you. Okay, so let's get into the scenario. The client was looking at a VA loan, so Veteran Affairs loan. So if you are military or ex-military and you have an honorable discharge, or if you've been in the reserves for 6 years, you're eligible for this. $400,000 purchase and 0% down. Now the situation is they're a married couple, they've been living in the same place for 2 years, they have credit scores of 623 and 614 respectively. Their rent payment was $1,900. Now debts, here's their debts. 24 credit cards, most of them fairly small, and 7 of those were under $300. 2 of them were over 100% usage, so I believe one of them was 500 and one of them was about 1,000, and the limit, so I think one was 300 and one was about 800 or something like that, and they were over a couple by about 20%, and then they had 3 others that were with about 80% of their usage. So because of all these debts, it was really hitting their overall credit score and hitting it pretty hard. They had those late pays, so that was great, but they were just paying the very minimum each and every month, and therefore, and the interest rates on each of these cards were going up, up, up. Now they had 2 car loans too. One was $18,000 and they had $600 a month, and that rate was 20%. This one here, $6,000 and $250 a month. This one was 12%, so $24,000 in car loans for $850. Their overall payment, $4,150. Their income was $8,000, so over 50% of their income was being used to make their monthly payments, and their assets were total of $6,000. So they did manage to save $6,000 through the process. Now, when I calculated the rate after pulling the credit report and everything, the rate was going to be 6.875. So the beauty thing about the VA loan is the VA loan allows the seller to contribute towards the buyer's closing costs and allows them to use money to pay down debt. So that was our plan. So what we did is we came up with a plan to pay these things down. They paid down the seven, paid those off, paid these 2 down, and then these they also paid down. So after they had completed that, they started looking for a house. And while they were looking at a house, I then had them go out and afterwards, what I had them do is go out and pull a free credit report. And the reason why I had them pull up their own free credit report was because I wanted them to go and look at their credit report and also verify that all of the payments that they had made were now showing on the credit report. Because what I was going to do next was to pull a brand new credit report. So after we had verified, I pulled their new credit report, and the credit scores went up to 673 and 662. So they were in much better shape at that point in time. Now the offer went in. They found a house for $400,000. They went to go talk to a builder to buy that house because it was brand new and there was a warranty on the house and all new carpet and all new paint and new everything, so there shouldn't be anything going wrong with that house within the first 10 years. So once they had done that, they put an offer on this house because the builder was trying to get rid of inventory. I believe this is in September. $380, and the list price was $400. They put an offer at $380 with $22,000 in seller concessions, and the builder came back accepting an offer of $400,000 and $22,000 concessions. So the reason why the builder wanted $400,000 was because when builders are out there, they don't want to drop their prices and have it show up on their sales because when they go to sell other houses, everybody else is going to expect that same lower price. So what they do is they offer these different concessions a lot of times, which allow you to use those for a specific purpose. And if there's concessions, or sometimes they do a lot of upgrades and things like that for free. Okay, so what we did, so they accepted $22,000. So what we did is we used that money to pay down a bunch of other debt, okay? A bunch of other credit card debt. And their new rate came up to 6.125 with this new criteria, the credit score being 673 and 662. So they've gone to the situation where they were paying $1,900 for a rent, $1,400 plus $850, $4,150, and the ratio was about 57%. By the time we finished and we closed on this, their total of $400,000 loan, they do have to pay what they call it actually turned out to be about $409,000 because they had to pay the VA funding fee. So, but the total PITI was $2,750. Their credit card went down, total of another $16,000. So it only left them with about $2,000 of credit card debt for a total payment of about $100. And afterwards, because at the same time, after we closed, the same time they went out and they reapplied to refinance their car loans and dropped those rates from 20% down to like 9 and 8%, something like that. And so their overall payments for the car loan went to $500. So their overall payment, $3,350, and alleviated all that other debt. So there's a good scenario, the reason why you shouldn't give up, and also look, especially if you're a VA loan, for the purpose of trying to find these concessions. If you do have these debts, to do it, because unfortunately, the longer you wait when you are renting, the harder and harder it gets to get out of that. All right, well, that concludes my video for today. I sure appreciate it. Please like and subscribe again. And if I can help you with any questions, please drop me a comment or a line, and I'll be more than happy to answer. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you again. Bye now.